Hi everyone, Jasmine here. How's everybody doing? Happy pre-Thanksgiving. If you're like me, you've probably started cooking this evening to get ready for Thanksgiving. I know I have. Um, so yeah, that's actually something we're going to be talking about today in regard to our blogs. So let me just take a step back. Hi, I'm Jasmine. I've been blogging for 13 years. I have two blogs, Miss Millennium Magazine and Blogging Money Life. And I love doing these monthly Q&As with everyone so that I can just have a moment to talk about blogging with all of you. And it's usually a really good time. So I'm happy to be here and looking forward to answering any blogging questions any of you guys may have. So this is our November blogging Q&A. The way it works is I usually come with a topic, and I'm going to tell you about what that topic is in a little bit here. And what I do in between those topics is I make sure that, what was I going to say? I bring a topic, and then between that, I'm answering your questions. And the way you get your questions over to me is you post them in the comments on the right side here. So I'm just going to post something here. Post your questions here. And I will be going through those in real time and answering whatever questions you may have. So you see that on the right. I also have the ability to bring up your question right on the screen, just like this, and I will answer it in real time. Okay, so now that introductions are out of the way, let's talk about what I want to talk about today. In between getting your questions, I'm going to have my topic of choice. And since I have Thanksgiving on the brain, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals that are going to be happening for different blogging tools that I am the most excited about. And I'm going to tell you about 5 different products that I know are going to have some amazing Black Friday deals. And I want to make sure that you know about them and how to get them and what they are. All right, so I want to start by saying that I use all of these tools. I'm not promoting anything here that I don't personally use myself. And the reason why I know about all of them is because I use them. And of course, they're sending out their emails. They're saying, like, here it is. This is what we're doing for Black Friday this year, Cyber Monday. And I think the great thing is, like, all of these things are already on sale. Like, it's the day before Thanksgiving, and like the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals are already live, which is like interesting because that's very different than, you know, how it was when I was younger. But benefits us because that means that you can get those deals even earlier. All right, so jumping right in. The first Black Friday deal you should know about is Thrivecart. So I want to talk about Thrivecart. I have the link here for you. And what I'm going to do, actually, it's a banner, but what I really should do is put it in the chat so you can see it. So give me a second. Let me grab it for you. So what is Thrivecart? Thrivecart was a shopping cart tool. Okay, so if you have a product or anything that you're selling, Thrivecart is perfect for that. And it's, you know, it competes with other tools that are out there like Samcart or Stripe. But what's great about Thrivecart is that they have, you pay for it one time. They have a lifetime membership, and it's so rare to find those nowadays. I remember doing those more when I first started blogging, but you don't see those as often. But this is their whole business model is one lifetime cost, and then you don't pay for it anymore. Now, the reason why I'm even bringing them up right now, because they've always been a lifetime cost, is because they recently added this new feature to their tool called, I think it's called Learn Plus. I think that's what it's called. But pretty much what it is it's a learning management system, meaning that now they're not only competing with Stripe and Samcart and other tools like that, they're also competing with Teachable and Thinkific and those tools where you need to buy it so that you have a place to host your course. They do that for you now, which is amazing, because if you've ever used a tool like Thinkific or Teachable, they are expensive as ever. I mean, if you have a decent product that you're promoting and you're getting people who are signing up for it every month, you're going to pay at least $150 a month for one of those tools, at least. And that's regardless of if you only had, 2 sales this month or 100 sales this month, you're going to be paying a lot. And then there's usually extra fees on for however many subscribers you have. You're going to be paying for each of those subscribers that are on there, whether they are paying for a paid product or free product or whatever. So I love ThriveCart for this, because if you have a consistent charge that you're paying for every month, I highly recommend you moving away from Teachable or Thinkific and moving to ThriveCart. That's what I recently did. I had a Thinkific account, and the reason I went with Thinkific is because when I first started with that tool, I had one course and it was barely selling. And what's great about Thinkific is that they give you a free version up until you get to so many subscribers. And then after that, they start charging you for it. So I went with Thinkific thinking like this is going to be more affordable, because if you use a tool like Teachable, you got to pay out the gate. And, at the time, those were the only options that were really like anyone was talking about. So I went with Thinkific. And when ThriveCart made this change, I'm like, I'm moving everything over because I already have ThriveCart. I already have the tool. And you do have to pay for the learning management system part of it. But again, lifetime pay, don't have to worry about paying for it again. So I love that about ThriveCart. And if you are interested, they have a Black Friday deal, which is, I think they give you $100 off of the lifetime membership fee. So if you are ever interested in it, or if you are in the middle of making a course and it's something that you think you're going to do eventually with your business, I highly recommend ThriveCart. So there it is. There's my link. It's in the chat as well. Feel free to grab it. It is an affiliate link, but like I said, this is a tool that I personally use, and I wouldn't recommend it if it wasn't something that I know for a fact it works great. Now, I will add a caveat to that. When it comes to ThriveCart, there is one thing that is different if you're moving from Teachable or Thinkific, is that if you have videos or any content that needs to be hosted, you have to host that on your own. So what's great about Teachable and Thinkific is that you upload your videos, you upload your content to those platforms, and they'll host it for you. But for ThriveCart, I have to put my content somewhere else. Like if you have, I don't know, like a Dropbox account or something like that, and then make sure you have a link to it to link back out for your course. So that's the only thing that's different. I just want to make sure you go into that with your eyes wide open. That's the biggest difference between the two platforms. But even with having to host that content myself, like having to pay for storage somewhere, it's still cheaper. And it's still cheaper to do that and pay this one-time membership fee for ThriveCart than it is for me to go with a tool like Thinkific, where I'm spending like $150 a month. So wanted to share that. That's the first Black Friday deal. You get $100 off of their of the lifetime membership for ThriveCart. So that's one that's going on. The second Black Friday deal I wanted to tell you guys about that's great for bloggers is Lasso. So if you're doing any type of affiliate marketing on your website, first of all, I highly recommend you use a link shortener just to make your links look a little prettier. And it's funny because like I have the link for this one and I'm using Lasso to make it prettier. I didn't do it for my ThriveCart one. So sorry I didn't get around to doing that. But this shows you what it looks like. So this is what the Lasso link looks like. That's so much prettier than that hideous one I just gave you guys before. So hold on, let me put it in the chat for you so you can see it. But using a tool like Lasso makes it so that you can make your links pretty. But it's more than that. The data shows that if your link is prettier, people are more likely to click it. That is, if they can see it. So that's that. But what's also nice about the platform is that they have different formats of how it's displayed. I don't know if there's a good way to, I'm not explaining this very well. I can set it up where I have a link for something and I can make it look really pretty. So actually, let me just share my screen and show you. It's better to just show you than try to explain what this tool does, because it can be a little bit confusing. So I'm going to share my screen here. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So this is what the Lasso plugin looks like on the back end. Now I just typed in Lasso here so you can see this come up, this particular link show up for me, because I'm an affiliate for Lasso. And this is what it looks like for you to go in. You put in the affiliate link, and then it gives you a prettier link. So I want my permanent link just to be Lasso, as opposed to this long affiliate link here that's just very ugly. Okay. And then I have the ability, when I put in that link, it automatically pulls data from the link. So it pulled the picture for Lasso, it put the title of that page that I'm linking to, which is great. And then if I wanted to add a description to this, I can add that here. Lasso is a great tool. And it's giving me an example of what this looks like. This is their default template as far as like what it's going to look like on your site, but they have different ways to format on an article. You can do it like this. You can make it so it's just a link. You can make it so it's like a grid pattern. And it's just so much prettier and more likely for people to click on it because you have this here. What's also great about it is it covers your ass because what it does is it has a disclosure saying that this is an affiliate link and we are going to be compensated at no additional cost to you when it's displayed on your website. So that's automatically happening. They do automatically have it set up so that it's a no follow link, because you always want to make sure that an affiliate link or sponsor link is no follow. So it does that automatically, which is great. And then I'm trying to think, there's something else I wanted to explain about Lasso that makes it pretty cool. Oh, I know what. So what's great about it is, let's say I add this link to multiple pages on my website. So for example, I'm going to go to locations, and it's going to show me what article I have this in on my website. And here's the text that it's linking to. And if I made any changes to this right now, all the locations on my website where this link is being displayed is getting changed. That means if, let's say, Lasso decides that they're going to change this link and I have to change it on all the pages on my website, it automatically does that just for me changing it here. And that is perfect if you're doing anything with affiliate links, because like they change all the time. So for example, I have 85 broken links I need to go in and fix. And it's pretty easy to do because I can just, see how many locations, for example, this one here, it's 42 locations on my website. So I need to go in and fix this link. And all I have to do is change it this one time, and it's going to fix it in all 42 of those places on my site. So that reason alone makes this a very valuable tool. I've definitely seen an increase in my affiliate income with using Lasso as a tool, not only because it keeps me organized with my affiliate links, but also because it just makes it prettier and people are more likely to click on my affiliate links because of the way that they're laid out, which is cool. So like I mentioned, I'll stop sharing that now. What's great about Lasso right now is that they are doing a Black Friday deal, and they're offering 50% off of their tool. So that's super awesome. If you ever wanted to try it out, I do think that this is their best deal they do all year, which is common, for a lot of these blogging tools, which is why I'm bringing them up to you. So if you ever want to try it, now is the time to give it a try. Okay, so so far I've gone through 2 of my products that I use, and they're having great Black Friday deals. The first is ThriveCart. And I shared the link with you guys there. They're offering $100 off their lifetime purchase price, which is great. It's a good LMS and shopping cart tool. If you have a product that you're selling, it's perfect for that. And then the second tool I talked about was Lasso. And Lasso is like they call themselves an affiliate marketing tool, which it is. It is because it has good data and stuff too. But it's there for like link cloaking. for your affiliate links, making the link shorter, and also makes it prettier on your website to use, and also make it easier so that you can update broken links on your site quickly and in one place. Okay, so let's go on to number 3. And honestly, this is probably my favorite one of, of all the different affiliate marketing tools that are out there. And not affiliate marketing tools, of all the blogging tools that are out there. I love, love, love this tool. And this tool is called it's called kit.com, formerly called ConvertKit. They just recently changed their name again. I put ConvertKit, but yeah, it's Kit. So there's the affiliate link for them. Actually, let me grab the link and put it in chat for you so that you can actually click on it. So what's so great about Kit? So what I love about kit.com is I just tell you my whole blogging story, because I can't explain why it's such a good tool for me unless I tell you like what I've gone through as a blogger. Now, I mentioned that I've been blogging for 13 years, right? And I neglected to start an email list in those first couple of years of me blogging, even though people were telling me this is the most important thing you can do. You need to build your email list, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't know if I want to build my email list. We'll see. And eventually I did. I signed up with an email platform. I use MailChimp, because anyone who starts, they start with MailChimp. Oh, hi, Lurleen. Happy Thanksgiving. So anyway, I started with MailChimp. And, MailChimp is okay. When you first start, they're probably the most well-known tool to use when it comes to email marketing. They're free, so I use them as well. That's also why I decided to go with MailChimp. And then I eventually learned that there's a lot of strategies and things I had to be doing, like automations, content creation, newsletters. And MailChimp was very basic. It couldn't do a lot of the things that I knew I had to do. So I had to move from MailChimp. So I moved to a different platform that seemed like it was better for bloggers. And that at the time was called Aweber, which actually, I don't even know if Aweber is around anymore. Let me just do a chat. But I worked, I've typed that in the wrong place. So I moved to a platform called Aweber, and this is one where I had to pay for, but it was okay because I had a little bit of an email list at that time, and I figured, like, the money's in the list. I'll just sign up for Aweber and we'll get somewhere with it. So anyway, I liked Aweber a lot. They were very tuned in to like what was happening for different bloggers. Yeah, they're still around, so that's pretty cool. I don't know what their pricing structure looks like, but they were very focused on bloggers. I really liked that they did that. And they were always staying up to date with automations and different things that you're going to need to send out emails. Well, I was with them for maybe a couple of years, and I really liked Aweber, and they had a lot of material that they were creating to like teach you different things about building your email list and growing and sharing. But I realized that they were kind of going in a different direction in regard to like who their email platform was for, and it wasn't for bloggers. It was more so for e-commerce sellers. And you may be asking, like, why does that make a difference? It makes a difference because if you don't have a content business, you're not going to have all of the things that you need. That you're not going to offer as much as a content business will offer when it comes to email marketing. And you're probably wondering, like, what could a business like targeting content creators actually create? I'm going to tell you. Okay, so just know that I was using Aweber. I liked them, and they were limited. Not to mention that they weren't really staying up to date with all the changes that were happening. And this is the internet. There are changes happening all the time, whether that be from, Google's doing something crazy today. Facebook just changed. There's a whole new social media platform. Here's a new tool that's like breaking, everything. So it's important for email automation tools to like stay up to date with those things, because that means that they have to change their platform to make sure that they have everything that you need to be able to do your job. So I moved from Aweber to a tool called ConvertKit, now known as kit.com. And with ConvertKit, They have something new every single year. Not only that, they are thought leaders in the space when it comes to content marketing, bloggers, influencers. They are always creating new things. They are the only platform that I know of that has not only a shopping cart feature now, something they didn't have before, but they have it set up so that if you wanted to monetize your newsletter that you're sending out, you can do that within the platform. You don't need any other tools. You don't need a lead pages tool or any type of lead creation tool. They do it. You don't need an automation for anything. They do it. You don't need any special designs for your newsletter. Nope, nope, nope. They do all of it. So they are just really good at being like in tune with what influencers need. They're always doing surveys. They're always asking questions and teaching things. So they're just like really innovative and ahead of the curve. And they are really good at just like staying in tune. Like if there's something that I need, they will have it before I even knew I needed it. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there. That's why I love them as a tool, and they're always catering to their audience. They have excellent customer service. They're, like I said, super innovative, always changing things, and their platform is really easy to use. You can log right into the tool and just make your way around, and it's super easy to do. So I love ConvertKit or kit.com for that. Sorry. I know it's only been like a month or two since they changed their name, so I'm still adjusting. So yeah, I really like them. So if you have another email marketing tool that you think is comparable, I think probably one that's kind of comparable is MailerLite. And I use MailerLite for my other blog. And it's a little less expensive than ConvertKit and has a lot of similar features, but not exactly the same. Even with using MailerLite, I still like ConvertKit. I like Kit.com so much better than MailerLite. So anyway, all that to say, it's a great platform. I use it for my big blog, Miss Millennium Magazine, and their Black Friday deal, which is on sale right now, is they're offering 30% off of an annual plan with them. So pretty significant deal. It's the biggest discount they give all year. So if you're ever thinking about maybe I should move to another email marketing platform, this is the time to do it so that you get that discount. And I think it goes up to 300 subscribers for the annual plan. And what's great about it is even if you end up going over 300 subscribers within that year of you having the plan, it doesn't matter. You don't pay for that. You don't have to pay for those subscribers until the next year when it's time to renew for the annual plan again. So just a really good opportunity for you to get in early with it and get a good deal, get the best deal you're going to get for the year. All right, so for those of you who are just joining us, I mentioned today I'm just talking about Black Friday deals for bloggers that are going to be very helpful and that are very helpful for your blog. They're all tools that I use, and I've been listening out for who has the best deals, and these are the best ones I've heard so far. So the first one I talked about was ThriveCart. It's an LMS and a shopping cart tool if you have a product or if you plan on having a product. What's great about them is they do a lifetime membership and they're giving $100 off for Black Friday. But the second was Lasso, and Lasso is a tool that I use for link cloaking for affiliate links. If you're doing any type of affiliate marketing on your website, I highly recommend using this tool. It helps you with updating broken links really easily. It makes it look a lot prettier, so people are more likely to click on your affiliate links. And it shortens them. It shortens your links so that they look a lot prettier. Okay. And then they're offering 50% off, which I think is also their best deal for the year. So if you ever want to try something like that, they're offering 50% off for the year. 50% off for Black Friday. And then I mentioned kit.com, which is an email marketing platform. Really great tool. I've used it for years at this point, and they're offering 30% off for their Black Friday deal. So pretty good so far. I have two more for y'all. And then, of course, if you have any questions for me, it doesn't have to be related to what I'm talking about today. Feel free to post those in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So anyway, moving on to number 4, product. So This tool is controversial because it depends on where you are when it comes to Pinterest. So I'm hoping that you're leaning towards using Pinterest because of how crazy Google has been as of late. I know last month I talked about how much success I was having with Pinterest, just implementing some newer strategies, and I'm already seeing organic traffic, more organic traffic to my site than I had before with Pinterest. I'm going to continue to grow that since Google is just a little iffy. Not saying that I'm moving away from Google. I'm still going to continue to do SEO. I'm still going to continue to listen to their best practices, but you can't depend on Google anymore. So it's good to focus on other traffic sources, and Pinterest is a great one. Now, the tool I want to talk about is called Tailwind. And I've gone back and forth about Tailwind over the years because, you know, I feel like it was just last year everyone was saying like, oh, Pinterest made too many changes. We shouldn't even be on Pinterest anymore. It's too much. And I totally get that. But the whole time I was saying, what? You need to stay there because it's going to come back. And then eventually we're going to be in a place where we're leaning on Pinterest. And that is exactly where we are right now. Like Pinterest has become so important because no one suspected that Google would be making updates, so many updates over the course of 2 freaking years. Is it even 2 years? It's been more like 3 years of them making these crazy updates and pretty much knocking bloggers out of a lot of the traffic that they've worked hard for. So Pinterest is always going to be a good place for bloggers because that's why they were created. Like if you go on Pinterest, you're going to a blog. So if there's a traffic coming from Pinterest, they want bloggers and they're going to stay that way. We are their bread and butter for their business. So what's great about Tailwind is it's a Pinterest posting tool, but it is so much more than that. They have a variety of different tools you can use. They do something called smart scheduling. So they'll automatically schedule out your posts for you based on when your pins are most likely to get engagement, which is great. You have a lot of analytics so you can see what's growing. And it's not just based on like what pins are working. It's going by like group boards. What group boards are actually paying off the most for you? Which boards are driving the most traffic to your website? Which boards are just getting the most engagement? And the same thing for pins. You can figure out all that data. But, and I know I've said this before, but the real draw, forget about everything else I said for Tailwind. This part alone is worth its cost. And that is Tailwind communities. And what Tailwind communities are these like, you know, think about them as like Facebook groups or group boards and Pinterest. And there's just a bunch of people in a group. And the group has a theme. Typically, it can be food or fitness or whatever. You share your pins about fitness, for example, because it's a fitness group, and people will share your pins that you share there. In exchange, you have to find other pins that you find interesting, and you share them on your boards. And this strategy alone, just focusing on communities, is going to drive so much traffic to your website because you're getting that traffic from other people who are pinning your content, and people from their pages are engaging with your content now. Just as an example, if I look at my top 10 pins right now for my Pinterest, there is at least 2 of them that are my top 10 as far as like people clicking on it to go to the website that belong to other people. Because I am sharing other people's pins, and I'm sure it's that way for other people sharing my pins as well. So it's a great community. I think with the free Tailwind account, you can have access to like 5 communities, but you know, choose wisely because not all communities are created equal. Some communities are definitely better than others in regards to how many people are there actually engaging. And then it depends who's in those communities too, because you want to have people who have a lot of traffic to their Pinterest accounts sharing your pins. But anyway, I digress. You can find all that information out in Tailwind. They'll give you data on what communities, like what the engagement looks like for each of them before you join. And yeah, you can get an idea of like how engaged, how many of your pins are being pinned, how much traffic is coming from each of those communities. So it's a really, really good tool. If you're interested in Tailwind, they are offering 50% off for Black Friday, and their deal's already going strong. I think it's been going strong all week, actually. So if you go to the link I have here, it's going to take you to their typical Tailwind page, but then there's going to be a little pink pop-up box, and you click that so that you get your 50% off deal for Black Friday. So that's another really good tool that I personally use. It's worked really well for me recently, especially. And they are offering 50% off for Black Friday this year. All right. So I'm going on to my last product that I think is really great. And if you guys have questions, feel free to post them in the chat. I'm happy to answer them. But the last one is actually a course. It's a blogging course, and it is probably the course I recommend more than any other course that I've taken. And that's because I took this course years ago. All right. And I go through it, and I will not randomly, I probably go through this course once every year just to get refreshed. And what I love about it is she's always updating it, making, changes to it where it needs to be changed. But a lot of the things that she says in this course is still applicable today. And even though I've taken this course multiple times, I'm always surprised like what new things I take out of it. So anyway, it's the Making Sense of Affiliate Marketing course. The course is great if you're ever interested in making money through affiliates, which I highly recommend. Honestly, my favorite ways to make money with my blog are the ways where that don't require me to work every single day for it. So it's passive, right? I love affiliates and I love advertising. Those are my two favorite ways to bring income on my blog because I'm literally making money when I sleep. So using this course, I've written blog posts that have made me over $10,000 each. So it's worth its weight in gold. It has paid for itself over and over again for me. And what I love about it is that she's so generous. Like she is offering 20% off for the course this time around. Like I said, it's aged well. And she is also going in and updating it pretty regularly, which I appreciate. And you have to use a promo code. So I put that promo there in the chat so you can see it. But it's BF20 sale so that you can get that. And I think it goes on until the end of Cyber Monday for that one. But really good deal. I can't speak highly enough about the course. I think it's excellent and it's going to make you money. So yeah, definitely give it a look. And let me know what you think, actually. So that's it. Those are all my Black Friday deals that I want to share with y'all today. I'm going to do a quick recap of it. And then if you guys have any questions for me, please let me know and I'll be happy to answer them. So first one, Thrive Cart. It's an LMS and a shopping cart tool. If you're planning on selling any products, you should have this. What's great about Thrive Cart is that they're a lifetime volume. You pay one time, like forever, and then you never have to worry about paying for this thing again. It's perfect because it's so much better than using a tool like Teachable or Thinkific where you have to pay monthly. I just recently made the switch a few months ago from Thinkific to Thrive Cart because it's saving me money. It's saving me $150 a month. So really great tool. They're offering $100 off their lifetime volume. All right. The second tool, Lasso, it's an affiliate cloaking tool. It is excellent. I use it on both of my blogs, and what it does is it makes your affiliate link shorter, like how you see here for Lasso. It makes it so you can update any broken links on your website in one place, which is super, super convenient because affiliate links change all the time in regard to them breaking, you having to go in to fix them. And they are offering, how much are they offering off again? 50% off, which I think is their best deal of the year. So you can get the tool for 50% off. And then we have kit.com. It's a really good email marketing platform. I've used other email marketing platforms before, and kit.com continues to be my favorite because they cater to creators. They always have new resources and tools that you can use so that you can continue to build your business. And I have just different ways that I am monetizing off of kit.com because they allow me to do paid newsletters, which is great, all within the platform. They allow you to sell your product directly. And then they even have like a newsletter affiliate program now. So if you have a weekly newsletter, they have it so you can just plug in different newsletters. So if people want to subscribe to those newsletters, you get an affiliate commission. So anyway, they always have like interesting stuff. Literally every single year I've had them, they've added something new on that has just been so valuable. And yeah, I can't speak highly enough about them. I love this tool. And they're doing 30% off of their annual plans. And I think it's their best deal they do for the year. The fourth one I mentioned was Tailwind. It's perfect for scheduling content on Pinterest. And what's more than that, they're also great about their Tailwind communities, making it so that you can but like you share your pins in a group and people share their pins, and in exchange for people sharing yours on their Pinterest accounts, you share their pins on your Pinterest accounts. And it just means that you get a lot more traffic to your website than you would just randomly posting to Pinterest. Okay, so Tailwind, really great tool. I highly recommend it if your goal is to drive in organic traffic from Pinterest to your website, which I think everyone should be doing right now with all the crazy stuff that's happening with Google. And they're offering 50% off as their Black Friday deal. And then the last one I just mentioned to you guys is the Making Sense of Affiliate Marketing course, which I love. It's an older course, but I've like taken it like once a year, and she's always updating it with new things, especially as things change with Google or different platforms that may impact your affiliate income. And she's offering 20% off. So for this one, you could go to my link, but you have to use a promo code BF20SALE when you're on that page so that you get the discount. Okay, so that's everything. Those are all the tools I wanted to make sure that you guys were aware of for Black Friday so that you get the best deals for your blogging resources that you may need. So with that said, does anyone have any questions? Do you have any questions about any of the tools that I talked about today? Or do you have any questions specifically about your blogs? And again, like your questions you ask don't have to be relevant to the topic I talked about today. It can be relevant to an issue you may be seeing on your blog recently, or I don't know, a general question about blogging, whatever. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple more minutes to post any questions that you may have. If not, then we can just call it a day. So I will wait and do a quick scroll through to make sure I didn't miss anything. We said hi. Oh, Libros Web Neo Biblísimo says saludos y bendiciones. Oh, gracias. Muchas gracias. He said, thanks for doing this. No problem. I'm glad to do it. But I think all the people who we're used to seeing are probably cooking. Cooking for Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna lie, I did had to put a pause on my Thanksgiving preparation to jump on here. But I think it's important to make sure that I'm here for anyone who has any questions and who just wants to chit chat about blogging for a little bit. We only do this once a month. But that's okay. I completely understand. Everyone has their things they need to get to. And of course, there's going to be this replay, so you can always come back to it and watch. But the deals I'm talking about today, a lot of them are going to go away by Tuesday morning. So definitely watch the replay if you didn't get a chance to watch live. So anyway, I think we're all set. I don't see any new questions. Thanks so much for joining me. I love to sit and talk to you guys about blogging. So thanks for joining me to be able to do that. I will see you all in December. Oh, I'm going to be a week early in December since I don't want to meet on Christmas. So I'll see y'all in 3 weeks as opposed to a month. All right. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll see y'all in December. Bye, everyone.